Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will be giving messages through me for the week ahead for what's going on at the moment, based on who's listening. Doing anything else, any other relevant clearings. And I just wanted to just say a quick apology for the delay in putting up new sessions on my online diary. And I know that I've sort of promised a few of you who've emailed me that I'll be putting more up. So there's just been a slight delay in that. So, they'll be going up sort of over this weekend, the new appointments. And just to mention, there is also Ivan, who does, very powerful energy clearing. So if anyone needed lots of, energy cleared, he's a good person to contact for one-to-one remote. I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing at the moment is that there is a lot going on many different levels. There is a lot changing for all of you, which is actually creating much more of a sense that life is going to go forwards in the way that you would like. For some of you, it is rather slow. It is a bit like a feeling that has grown, but there is not necessarily anything concrete there. But for others, there is much more movement and momentum. And what I would like you to know is that wherever you are in life, it really is going to be that your life is going to become what you would like it to be on all levels. But it is a case of having to wait longer for some of you because there is more energy to clear. There are more lifetimes to, in one way or another, transform. And what I will say to those of you who have a longer journey is to remember that everything that you experience on the earth plane is in one way or another chosen by you on a soul level, so that it is not necessarily that every individual experience you have has been chosen, but the overall theme of it has been. And for some of you, it has been that you have been transforming many lives in this life. Not for all of you, but for many people. It is a bit like there is a lot going on many different levels at the moment. Some of you here are choosing to have simpler lives in this life. So, when you were incarnating, you decided that you did not want so many problems. You wanted to keep things simple. You came here to serve a purpose. Perhaps you have not had so many problems. Perhaps it has not been about trying to dissolve everything that you have ever encountered in all lives. But for others, it has been that you chose to actually sort out every single problem you have ever had in this life. And that is because you are preparing to enter a new time, a new age. And for some of you, you really do want to enter it fully free of all things which have ever been a problem. So, for some people, you chose to actually have a lot of problems in this life, to sort everything out, to clear everything that has ever been a problem, including people. And so, what I will say to those of you who have had a longer journey to wellness, to happiness and peace, is that you are sorting things out now so you don't have to have problems ever again. And this is something that is very much to do with this particular incarnation. I will say that there are many souls on earth who have chosen something like this. Not everyone, but many souls. And those of you who feel that it is a case of having to resolve one problem after another, know that you are not alone. There are many people who are in the same boat. Many people who find that one thing happens and then another and then another. And because of this, it can feel like there is something wrong with you or something that you are not doing right. And what I will say is that it is very much to do with what you are trying to achieve in this incarnation. I am giving this message to those of you who are perhaps feeling that you are not really going that far in this life. I want you to know that some of you who are hearing this message will find that your job in this life is actually to sort out all the problems. That is actually your job. And then you will find that when you are returning in your next life, there will be no problems for you. It will be clear and free of negative energies. For others here, it is that you are sorting out problems so that you can then show others how to do the same. So you have had a lot of problems to resolve, to then inspire others in this incarnation, knowing that there are many people who are actually trying to sort out lifetimes of problems in one go. And other people here have not had so many problems. And you are actually here to serve a higher purpose and to focus on this, to have a few things to sort out, but mainly to be people who are in one way or another being very purposeful, focused on what you have to share and give to others. And for those of you in this category, remember that there is no such thing for you as needing to actually go into the darker places in order to be able to serve your purpose. You can actually go deep into what you are here to give and go forwards and give it because you are choosing this on a soul level. And for those of you in this category, I say to you inwardly, remember to focus on what you have inside to give. Focus on your purpose. Know that you have created the perfect conditions for yourselves in order to serve your purpose. And know that this will then enable you to actually have more of a positive outlook on life as you go forwards and serve your purpose, as well as creating good karma for yourselves, which will actually offset anything negative, any negative karma that you may have. It will rebalance, offset it, without you having to go through more difficult times. So, as you stay in the energy of purpose, you will find that things will go well for you in life, that the negative things won't come in. And what I will say to those of you in this category is that it is not about necessarily trying to be people you are not. So there are some things that you may not really feel drawn to, things that other people are, processes other people are on. You don't have to go there. It is for you to focus on what you have to give. And the reason I'm giving these messages is because I want all of you to know that you have all chosen different things. And as you go deeper inside and understand what you are choosing, why you have chosen it, it will actually bring you greater peace. It will enable you to understand your role in life on a deeper level. It will enable you to connect with like minded souls and know where you fit into life. And by knowing this, it gives you a sense inside that you are okay as you are. I am also saying this because at the moment, many people are really starting to come to life more. They are starting to feel some inspiration from the inside to actually go deeper and to be really going forwards in a more dynamic way in life. And as you go deeper, you will really get a sense of who you are, what your role is in life. And for some of you, it is very much that as you sort out your problems, you will be able to show others how to do the same. And it is your role to do this. And for those of you in this category, I would like you to know that it is really important to actually keep going deeper at the moment and sort out problems so that you can then help others because your time is coming. It is almost like there are different groups of people who are ready to go forwards and be in the limelight at different times. And what is happening right now is those of you who are really here to show people how to move through deeper problems are the ones who will be in the limelight because humanity is actually trying to resolve really deep seated issues, things which have not been able to be resolved in the past, very serious things, darker things, things that even involve the abuse of children, paedophilia, things which are very serious, which have been going on for a long time, and people have not been able to resolve the problem. And those of you who have knowledge about these things, about things which are actually darker, which are perhaps very organized in terms of how it is done, things which are darker and involve darker entities, even, you will be the ones who will be able to help others clear this energy and to actually move forwards in a grounded way in the light of oneness. What I would like you to all know is that this is really the time for those of you who are very much about these things to be clearing out these energies so that you can help others in the future. I am also giving these messages because I want you to know that there is a lot going on many different levels of life. But the most important thing that is happening is that people no longer want certain energies to be here. They would like to create change on deeper levels of life. People on the whole are feeling this. There are many light workers who are feeling this, but many people who are simply living on the planet, not necessarily light workers, but people who are having ordinary lives, who are feeling the same. So it is really the time to be sorting out these energies. And as these energies are cleared, you will find there is a lot more light on the planet. There is a lot more peace, and there are many problems which will automatically disappear. Not all problems, but many problems. What I also would like you to know about the messages I am giving you is that as you focus inwardly on what I am saying, you will get a sense about the direction life is going in. You will get a sense about what is important at the moment. You will even get a sense of how you are able to play your part. And there are some of you here who perhaps feel that your part is somewhere else, and you will find yourselves preparing to play your part in a larger way, but doing it in another way. So, whatever role you are here to play, you will find yourself being guided inwardly at the moment about what you need to be doing. I have more to say. I would like to speak now about other things. I want you to all know that when you are feeling inside that life is a bit rough, that there is a lot that is not quite right in your life and in life generally, it is always a reflection that you are ready to move to a new level. Because when you get to this place where you actually see all the things which are not right, it is indicating that your soul is waking up on a deeper level. It is realizing that certain things just are not aligning to the light of oneness. And by recognizing this, you are already partway there to transforming. But for some people, they go through this and they never come out of it. They stay in this place forever of seeing everything that isn't right in their lives and other people's lives and all around them. They feel constantly antagonized. They feel irritated. And when people get stuck in this state, they become very negative, very difficult to be around. But they are not necessarily wrong. It is simply that they are stuck in a state. And what I would like you to know is that if you are one of these people, or if you do get in these states quite a lot, remember that it is very much indicating that there is something that is stuck in you. And normally it is to do with feeling disempowered in a part of you. So for some people, they are able to see what isn't right, but somehow they are not able to change it. And this is normally because there is something in the way, perhaps a negative belief, perhaps a past life they are stuck in, where they really wanted to see something change, but it wasn't able to happen. Perhaps they tried their best, and then people finally decided that enough was enough, and that person was killed, perhaps, as an example. So perhaps you feel that you can see things which are not right, but you feel it is pointless even trying because no one will support you. Or it could be something else, some deep trauma that means that there is something missing in you, which means you cannot make things change. Some lost power, energy that has gone somewhere, that is lost somewhere, a missing part of you that needs to be retrieved. But when you go inside, you will feel what the problem is. And whatever the problem is, focus on resolving that. So rather than stay in a state of feeling consistently negative, antagonized, go deeper and find the place in you which is stuck. See what is going on there and ask the universe for the right answer, for so that place can be fully in one way or another restored. And when it is, you will find you are automatically able to make changes when it comes to that aspect of life. And when you are doing that, you will start to feel very positive. You will actually start to feel good. And then through that, you are able to inspire other people to do the same. The reason I'm speaking on this is because I want you to know that actually dissatisfaction is normal, feeling negative is normal, feeling angry, and all these things are very normal emotions and states to be in occasionally. But it is about being able to move through them. It is about being able to identify why it is you feel that way and then make changes. And when you are in one way or another stuck, it will be that it is then a problem. But when you are not stuck, it is simply a state that you move through. So I want you to know this, that it is really okay to feel dissatisfied. It is okay to feel angry, particularly at these times. And it is even okay to feel angry with people in your life who you feel perhaps have been unkind and cruel. But again, it is about moving through it, not staying stuck there. So if you are feeling consistently angry about something or someone even in your life, then go deeper and see what is going on there. See what it is all about. Perhaps that person is not right for you. Perhaps there is something you need to say. Perhaps there is a past life coming up between you and that person where perhaps something has happened which has been very negative that you are feeling inside. But look at what is going on and seek to resolve the problem, even if it means moving away from that person or whatever it means. But don't stay in these states of negativity. Go deeper into them. I am also saying this because I do see that people who are in these states a lot are more prone to certain illnesses. They are more prone to developing problems in their physical body. And then they start to feel really stuck because of the physical problems in their lives. So, what I would like you to know that it is really important to be on top of yourselves emotionally when it comes to how you feel and to go deeper into what is going on. I have one more thing I would like to talk about now, which is really important, and that is the world generally and the changes going on. So, right now, it is all about things changing so that a higher energy can be present in everyday life. But as part of this process, there is a lot of chaos and negativity and scaremongering where people are believing things which are not necessarily true. So some people believe that things are getting worse. Some people believe that things are getting better, but really bad things will happen in order for things to improve. And I want you to know that the truth is somewhere in between, that it is not like that bad things need to happen. It is not that lots of people need to leave the planet or anything like that. But what I do see is that for some people, they are not really going to be able to keep up with the new energies and they will choose to leave. For some people, it is just all too much. And for others, they are actually feeling more comfortable in the higher energies that are currently being created on earth. So, for some people, they will actually feel their lives getting better and better, and they will go through periods of discomfort, but generally, life will feel better on all levels. For other people, it will just feel worse and worse, and it will be like they can't really control their lives anymore. Everything will feel like it is spiraling out of control. The life they have known will disappear, and they will not be comfortable with creating a new life in the new vibration of the earth because it is not really what they are familiar with on a deeper level. And so they will be the ones who will choose to leave. But what I will say is, although this may seem very negative, because there will be many people who may suddenly go unexpectedly, it is going to be the right thing. And for some people, it will be that they will leave because their job is done, that they have cleared everything they have come here to clear, And in this incarnation, it was never meant for them to actually create lives in a new energy, vibration. It has been about clearing out the old. So there are some light workers, even in that category, who will leave because their job is done, because they have cleared everything they have come here to clear. So I would like you to know that it is not about being in energies where you are expecting catastrophic things to happen. It is about being aware that people are making their minds up at the moment. And the people who will leave will generally be wanting to leave on a soul level. There will be people who may end up leaving because they are not able to be here anymore, because there are some negative energies around, things which have come in and sabotaged their journey here. But mainly it will be people who have chosen to leave. So I hope this reassures you. I hope this gives you all a sense that whatever is going on is okay, it is right, that there is nothing catastrophic that is going to happen, that people are making up their minds at the moment, and different people have chosen different things for different reasons. And it is good for you to know that this life is an unusual one for everybody. It really is. It is not a normal incarnation at all. And as you go deeper into that, you will understand why perhaps things you have really wanted have not happened in this life. And it is because it is a life where you are resetting yourselves. It is a life where life is actually resetting on every level. So some of you here may have wanted children and it hasn't happened. And that is because in this lifetime, you are actually more focused on resetting, on clearing. And children is not something that has been able to happen because you have not been settled enough. You have not been in a stable relationship or have had the right circumstances around you. Whereas in other incarnations, this was given. It was normal to be in a stable relationship for life, to be able to create a family and have this kind of stability. But this is a different life for everybody. So go inwards and get a sense of what this life is for you about. And don't be disappointed if certain things that you have wanted for a long time perhaps are not there for you. Because as you go deeper, you will understand why that is. You will understand what this life is about for you and what your purpose is here. And as you go deeper, you will feel comfortable with that. I hope that it is helpful for me to be talking about this because what I am really trying to do is give you all a deeper and higher understanding about life in this incarnation for all of you. I would like to speak now about the week ahead. It is good for you to know that the week ahead will be very much about creating more abundance. I do see that there will be opportunities to create more light, more abundance, more connection, more money, even. It is generally a week that will be expansive. There will be a lot going on in a good way. And I will say that those of you who feel like engaging with life, you will actually really enjoy yourselves, enjoy being in one way or another a part of life and engaging with it, and it will create good things. So I will say, generally focus on what you feel like doing. And don't be afraid to actually go out and be a part of life and do things because the energies are favorable in the week ahead. Good things will happen as you engage. And I even see that things are able to move forwards for all of you in earthly, practical ways, even when it comes to finances, material resources, things expanding more for you in this direction. I have no more messages. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and yeah, wishing you a really so happy, expansive week ahead, and yeah, and just sending lots of love to all of you.